will be showing some gameplay today of Fujin and some other really cool stuff. We're very excited to see.
Yes.
These are all recorded videos. We can't really be playing right now the game. It proved a little too difficult for us all to do that. So there won't be a bell battle and things like that. But we do have all the variations and all the cool stuff with Fujin just over video.
I cannot wait to see how Fujin plays in this game. Like, he looks so fun.
Show here in a second too. I think we should probably actually hop into, let's just kind of show some background Fujin, how he kind of walks around the map, how he moves.
Okay, cool. I actually disagree, Chaos Flames. I don't think Fujin's gonna be OP. They're gonna bounce him out.
He had a sword in Armageddon. It was this big, heavy, like devastating.
True, he did have a sword in Armageddon.
Kind of a smaller,
but then again, like people were thinking Spawn was gonna be OP, and look how Spawn turned out.
You can see there he uses the wind to like elevate himself.
Oh man, I'm loving his moveset already.
He has. Oh, this is so
Whoa,
cool.
that's very cool. Holy shit!
And uses it against you.
Uses your own breath against you.
Back. This is fun. It's a reference to one of his MK4 fatalities.
You can't have Fujin without his crossbow. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. I don't know why a god uses a crossbow, but I like it.
I haven't played Joker, man, so I don't know if he. I don't feel the same way you do yet because I don't know
kind of moves around,
how going up against Joker playing as Joker is.
Discuss more in depth Fujin's normal moves.
Yeah, these are his base normal strengths. So
Fujin is a returning character.
114 is like your typical,
he's not new to the series, but he is returning to this series as a DLC character. He is Raiden's brother.
All the way around the world.
Oh my god! A rain kick?
Quite a mighty
no
kick.
Way. Really?
It's the wind. The wind carries him.
Then he has back 1-1, and I think this is his main neutral game string. It has really good range, really
Oh my god, that's dope.
He can confirm it into a special move. He can leave them standing and do pressure. This is his 4-3-4. It has a crushing blow if the second hit hits twice in a row. And
wait, can you combo after that too, though? It looks like he's still in the air enough where he can combo after that.
It's almost like a special move. It's a normal attack. He travels
wow.
pretty far, like halfway across the screen. And that has a crushing blow.
And these are all his normals, by the way. All his normals.
If you do it in the ground or go under something and the palm hits, they'll break their ribs.
Holy shit.
Normal attacks with the wind.
They're very,
it looks like a special, but it's a normal.
Those are not special moves.
Right, it almost feels like a special move, but they're actually just normal attacks. And he has a version that pushes you away and a version that pushes you out.
Awesome.
So depending upon how you want to play with Fujin, either being close or keeping distance is how you're going to manipulate the wind.
Yeah, I
and
think
you'll see through the variations that there's gonna be a lot of that involved too, like how you want to play, where you want to keep them, away, close, out of the air. There's a lot of stuff to do with that stuff.
Exactly, and that complements the special moves, which are very mobility based and both keeping them in or him getting in if he wants.
Right. Let's talk about base specials real quick. Yeah.
So is this crossbow, and similar to MK4, you can amplify it to go up, down, or straight, and you can do multiple.
Oh, that's sick.
And you can mix and match how you want. You can do up into straight, or down and up, or whatever. And you can see it does take stamina, so he can't just like.
True, it does, but it's okay.
But he can mix it up and keep them guessing. Then he has these wind kicks, and they're your typical combo ender. This is how you're gonna cash out your combos or hit confirms.
That is a fantastic combo ender.
The amplified one carries them really, really far. And there you can see that is actually an armor breaking move, which is something we're gonna talk about later.
Wait, they gave Spawn armor breaking move. They just gave Fujin armor breaking move. They said they're gonna talk about it later. Wait a minute, does that mean we're getting armor breaking moves for all characters now?
Base, it's this tornado maneuver I'd like to show.
So then that needs to happen.
A new spin on Kung Lao's spin. He can actually.
Okay.
Thank you. He can go forward or back depending on the direction he holds, and it's great for anti-air. Unlike Kung Lao's spin, it covers like the whole top of the screen. Normally, he does not get a combo if he just does it on the ground. They have to jump into it, or it has to hit very late when it's active. Like you can see there, he doesn't really get a conversion. But here's an example of where he can't, because it's hitting very late and it's active. I do the slide, let it hit from very far, then I do it, and he actually gets a corner combo. So this is one of the things I mean about how situational he is, where you're going to have to preemptively anti-air with the tornado or get your spacing right, and then you can get these really flashy combos.
Yeah, so you mentioned that if they like pretty much fall down on the tornado, you'll be able to get a combo out of it.
Exactly.
Like if it's up high.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah, and then of course corner combo.
Fall in a tornado, get a combo. Thank you. Love that idea.
Like the height that Fujin can get these opponents, like he's put them at the very top of these arenas.
Oh,
you haven't seen anything yet.
Yeah, he has a move later that sends you like the highest of any move I've ever seen.
Let's move on to variation 1.
Okay,
we're just now getting into variations.
In my opinion, is pretty combo based. Also, I love this outfit.
I love combo based variations. I'm a very combo heavy type person.
So the first thing he gets is an amplified tornado, and this actually makes the combo.
Oh my god, yes, yes, yes.
He can get mid-swing combos and stuff.
What?
This is cool. This makes his hop attack hover. He actually, you hit down up, and it'll hover in the air as long as
I'm having so much fun toying with people online with this.
Makes his combo, or his hop
attack
have a crushing blow. So if he goes over like their sweep or a low poke, he can do the hop attack and then get a pop-up from it.
10-hit combo, 300% damage.
And then lastly,
or 300 damage.
You can do 2 of his special moves in the air.
Not 300%, sorry.
And the wind kicks in the air. So you could do like a jump attack into it. He could mix up the tornado in the air, like jump at you, fake you out, and then do a back tornado to get away, or to go in and then amplify it once. So this variation I think is the most simple. I think this is the one that's like big combo damage to the tornado.
Variation 1 seems like it's right up my alley because I don't like to use like zoning too much or specials too much. I like to combo my opponents a lot and mix it up.
Mess with stances or anything like that.
So that variation 1 seems like it might be the one for me.
This is the one I use.
A quick question: the hop attack, can you do just a regular hop attack?
Yes.
Yo, what's up, Perfect Knot?
If you just tap up, you'll get a regular hop attack. Or you can do down up to do the hover, and then from them you could do the hop attack whenever you want. You could even just cancel it and drop down.
Okay.
And he can do both the kick and the punch one if he wants.
A new twist on hop attacks with Fujin. Let's take a look at variation 2.
So variation 2 is his air mobility one. But first, his wind kicks are replaced with a sword spin move, and this is an awesome pressure tool. The amplified version is safe with big pushback, and the regular version on hit keeps them standing, and he can go into his pressure. Like he can do back 1-1 into the sword. They'll be standing right next to him, and he can loop it, go for throws, go for jump overs, whatever you want, and the opponent, he's like double digits advantage, I think.
Whoa!
So he's gonna have, like, a lot of time.
This is what we've seen in the gameplay trailer, him walking on air.
Which is, I think, is the coolest move. He starts literally walking on air, and he has a whole host of options.
Holy shit.
Dive kick,
Bro's worrying I'm using my phone to respond to people in chat too while watching this. I'm trying not to talk too much over this.
He can drop down far away, and even the dive kick has a couple of options. Like he has a regular one, which is punishable, or he can amplify it and continue it, and that'll hit you out of it if you try to punish it. So this move you can use to get in, you can use it to get out. It pretty much allows him to be all over the screen wherever he wants, whenever he wants.
Yeah, awesome. Skywalker is probably my favorite move that he has, and the different tools that he can link out of it is just amazing. He just has a whole tool set from just going into.
I'm so glad they gave Fujin so many freaking tools.
What's cool is you're gonna be so focused on dealing with his back 1-1, his forward 2, like all those win normals that we showed, that you're gonna want to jump or just sit there and block, and then that sets up him to just go crazy and be flying all over the place like a nut, which then sets up his throw game and his different pressure options and stuff.
This is gonna be interesting trying to figure out his best variation or custom variation I can figure out for him.
No, I think there is more.
There's more?
He had an air parry, which I think is pretty
new,
at least for MK. He'll actually
this is new. They've never put this in an MK game.
It's probably been done in some game I can't remember, but either way, it's very fresh. And then he gets all the options.
Some of the game. Third strike.
He also has a grounded one where he will parry ground moves. So if you try to anti-air him. So this complements Skywalker because it's really hard to anti-air Skywalker. So you're gonna want to preemptively jump. Like you're gonna want to do your jump 1 to like beat him out of the air before he even starts to do it. But if he thinks you're going to do that, he preemptively jumps, and he can air parry and beat your anti-air. So it's like this meta game of He's doing Skywalker. He's all over the place. You can't really follow what's going on. So you're like, all right, screw this. I'm just gonna jump kick him out of the air. I'm gonna do Baraka's drop kick or whatever. But then he reads that you read that, and he's gonna air parry that, and then get his dive kick for bigly damage.
So space control with Fujin is very important, and we're going to get even more of that. But then later, what we're going to see later, that he also has a variation. You can control the ground space as well. So
yes. So
very however you want to play, you can choose how you want to what you want to control.
Yeah, I think if you're
you can't contain wind.
I think if you're one of those nutty players who like speed, like go, I don't care about defense. My block button doesn't even work. Let's just go. Variation 2, I think you're
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Let's take a look at variation 3.
So this one is ground based. His back 2 and his 4-2 get an amplified version.
Okay, variation 3 is ground based. Variation 2 was
crushing blow.
Air based.
The requirement is to punish a backdash. There you go.
Oh!
Stabs him right in the heart.
Crushing blow with that? Okay.
Then he also gets...
Oh yeah, we have three separate videos for variation 3. Let's take a look at that.
And he gets this wind push. So this move is very neat. He has a close, a medium, and a far version. And they are super fast, really good recovery.
Yeah. That is really fast.
Push. The caveat is the amplified version, while it pushes you super far, it actually does no chip damage. So it's going to be really hard to get in, but he's not going to kill you with it. He's going to kill you by making you make mistakes. But
that will totally complement his away 2 and towards 2 as well.
Exactly. Like, you're going to want to try to dash in, and that's what he's going to catch you with the back 2. And the crushing blow is for doing all 3 versions. Like, if he does close, medium, and then amplified far, he'll get it. Or he can do, like, medium, far, close, or whatever order. It just has to be 3. He has to use
pretty much has to do with all 3 versions. Okay, got it.
So that's
that wind coming.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, it is practically instant. It's very, very effective.
This is my favorite one right here.
And then he has this air control move where it does nothing on the ground, but if you're in the air and he catches you, he slams you down, and you can amplify it to get the world's biggest combo. He throws you up, and then in 2021 you fall down, and he gets a combo.
Oh my god!
So a fun thing you can do is actually do the 4-3-1.
I was about to say, I better be able to combo into that shit. Holy!
Yeah, it's a really fun way to get your crushing blows going for sure.
And so that move also
really can control everything with it.
Damn!
Exactly.
Right?
This is gonna be tough to choose what the best
if you just sit there and
custom variation moves are gonna be for him. Oh my god!
Time's gonna be running out. You're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna have a ton of anxiety. You're just all right. I'm gonna jump, and then that's when he gets you.
So it's kind of like for that patient player that wants to just kind of sit back and like just put like projectiles or zone or whatnot. It's that player's perfect character.
Yes, it's the opposite of variation. So variation 2 is all about the rush down, the restand, and the pressure of the Skywalker. This one is the opposite. This is all about space control. You don't even want to fight. Just push them away.
So like we discussed earlier, like there are different... Every player will find some version of Fujin that will probably fit their play style, which is really cool, because they all play very differently.
They're all pretty different, and I think it's fun because, like, he looks very hard to play, but he's actually not. Like, when I was first looking at him, I was daunted. I was like, oh my god, like, this looks way too complicated. And then actually playing him, I was like, oh, never mind. This looks really flashy, but it's actually really fun to do.
Cool. I'm cool with that. If he's like
let's show everybody the
flashy but simple to play as,
but let's show the full
or intermediate.
The N2 to this is really good. It takes up a ton of space. It's great for like using it as an anti-air and stuff. They try to jump out of his restand.
Oh, fatal. 12 hits, 310 damage.
Fantastic. So that's pretty much... I mean, that's Fujin in a nutshell. All the variations and how you're able to play Fujin. But it wouldn't be a combat cast if we didn't show you a fatality, though. So let's take a look at the Fujin fatality.
Come on, show me. I want to see it. Oh God! Stand on his intestines. Oh, okay.
Him stepping on the intestine is so gross.
That's cool.
So yeah, he turns.
I thought it was going somewhere else, but it didn't.
With your own intestines.
Yeah, that's really nasty. He now has intestines on his shoe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he could just blow it off.
We talked.
Dude, you have no idea. Mortal Kombat is graphics, sir. This is not for children. The fatalities, dude, that's just his. You haven't seen the whole rosters.
Stephanie, you want to go through this new gameplay change?
Yes. So, Aftermath is going to have some balance changes. There's going to be the usual changes to frame data and damage, and we'll be going over that soon, and there'll be patch notes. But one of the big new things we added is every character in the game now has an armor breaking move.
I knew it. I knew that's what they were alluding to earlier.
Special moves. It's going to be different for every character, but every character will have one. And these are moves that, if you didn't play Spawn, they are moves that just beat out armor. So that would be if you do a breakaway, a fatal blow, an interactable, or just any move that has armor, you'll just beat it out. And then a lot of these moves actually have a different reaction. So let's say it's Katana Square Wave. That has a crushing blow. If she breaks armor with it, it'll actually skip the need for the crushing blow requirement. She'll just get the crushing blow requirement off that.
Okay, so it sounds like
not all of them have that, but that's some. Some
certain characters
Spawns does, or some
will do different things, or every character's gonna do something different. Basically, when they do armor break, it'll do a crushing blow without the requirement, possibly a combo extender, or you can go into a combo, or some other special move. It sounds like
really spice up the meta. It's gonna make you second guess using armor for sure.
Yes, thank you. Yes, this is what this game needs. To make your opponent think a little bit, like, do I want to break away or not?
So we're gonna start with Scorpion.
You can see Scorpion's is back 3, and it has the problem.
Nice. Oh,
it actually pops up, and he gets a full combo.
Yes.
So this makes breakaway.
Yes, thank you.
Because you've used your meter.
Much needed.
So
I love it because now it's gonna make people think in this game like they should.
You try to bail
I want
out,
a fighting game that makes you think.
Combo for trying to get out of the combo. It's harsh.
Combo out of combo out of combo.
Yeah, they're changing the game. They're doing with this new patch update. They're going to be updating frame data, some damage balances for characters, armor breaks for every character.
Has a crushing blow, and normally requirement is to hit 2 in a row. But if he uses this armor breaker, straight into the crushing blow. Now, to be clear, you can't use the same crushing blow twice. So if he uses it to break armor,
that's all good. I understand.
He won't be able to use it the other way, the normal way of doing 2 in a row. So it'll still always armor break though. So if he's already cashed out the crushing blow with doing 2 in a row, it'll still armor break, but it'll just get regular damage. That move is also just a bit faster.
To be able to catch some armor, probably. Yeah. And we have a lot of fans out there. We got Shao Kahn. This is gonna be really fun for them.
So this one is his downward amplified shoulder. And it now actually pops up if it's used to break armor. So, it's pretty common to try to break away from his shoulder charge, because that's like his main pop-up. And now if you do, like the Scorpion scenario, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. He's going to get big, juicy Emperor damage. And like I said, there are a few other changes that we'll be going over. Some of them, you'll see the notes and all that. Just one little preview is, Shao Kahn's forward 3-4 is now special cancelable. So he can do his shoulder and do a combo if he hits that string now.
Ooh, whoa, okay.
The retrocade looked real cool. Yeah, looked good. Coming with the patch.
Hopefully,
Derek, you have now. We get a lot of tweets about augments and how they work and what's going on with them, and I think you have some pretty big news about that.
We do. So we are doing a augment rework. All right. So once you download the Aftermath patch, you're going to be put into a queue. and we're basically converting your old augments into this new augment system. And so not only that, but the third socket is now going to become available. You can only socket one specific kind of augment in there, which is a new augment called the Gensei Essence Augment. And this augment is pretty powerful. It actually changes how gameplay works for your character. So for an example, I'm a Jade player. If you have a Gensei augment,
keep in mind, Chad, this is just for the single player, like towers and stuff. This does not affect online.
Most augments also now have levels.
And it's weird because so you would think they would
for the Jade Glade,
utilize the towers in a way that gets you wanting to be better with characters and to go play online against people, but they tailor more towards people that just want to not play online and just play offline
being thrown at your opponent.
Pretty much, and that's it.
And each character has
a giant portion of the Mortal Kombat fan base is that.
Each character has about 12 of them. Now,
so
these are bigger, more
fortunately, this is not as good as it sounds.
You have to do things like group battles, team
with this augment rework he's talking about.
Difficulty, and you'll start getting those higher level, more powerful augments. Also, we now have introduced generic augments. So you don't need to put a specific augment in a specific gear piece. You can put generic augments into any gear piece. Also, you no longer have to re-roll your sockets. You can actually just spend currency and purchase the socket type that you actually want to use, versus being like, I'm going to re-roll. And there are tons of the new generic augments. Some of them
it's not.
Like give you armor.
It's not for online because they need. If you're using augments for online play, dude, oh my god, online would be so broken. Nah, this is just for like the towers to make it easier and more fun to unlock skins and brutalities and other shit for your characters.
Real quick, these are only in offline.
Correct. You can only use these in towers. You can't go online.
Yeah, he was just talking about adding a third slot.
Your opponent, that's just not going to happen.
Now, when the patch goes live, what happens to the augments? How is this happening?
So basically, like I said, you get placed into a queue, and once your conversion of your old augments are converted into the new augment system, because we didn't want to just take away your augments. So basically, what you have now will be converted into different levels of the generic augments. Once the conversion is completed, you can then socket in these new augments and start checking out all the cool stuff that you can do with them. And once the conversion is complete, these augments will also start dropping where they normally do, at the end of towers and things like that.
Awesome. Well, that's a huge change to augments.
Oh, there's some really insane things. I don't know, Stephanie, if you got any cool examples of stuff that you were messing around with.
Like Katana has one where she does fan NATO, but it's bigger and moves super fast. So it's like she does it at full screen and just zips across the screen. There's ones where she can throw 2 fans at once, which is super fun, like back to back. Citadel has one where her scream gets even bigger, or she has one where her air banshee, like the air raid move, where she throws like a bunch of them and she goes really, really fast. They're really, really fun to use. They can get ridiculous.
We're gonna see some fun videos on these, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Derek, I mean,
hey, bud,
you know how much I love it.
Up?
You know how much I love it. Do you
what?
have
Love what, Tyler?
Birthday shout-outs?
Of course I have birthday shout-outs.
That's the thing, usually do birthday shout-outs. So I was like, what?
Birthday shout-outs.
All right. That's almost done, actually.
Certainly wouldn't be. All right, so.
Or it's like the last part is like they do these birthday shout-out stuff here, but I'm actually gonna pause real quick. So, Chaos Flames, yeah, I agree, stupid. Yeah, because the whole tower thing, like, it's a cool idea, it's a cool concept as far as, to unlock skins and brutalities and other cool stuff for your character or characters that you play as in Mortal Kombat 11, but it doesn't really help you get better at the game, or encourage you to want to play the game online, which I feel like is a big misstep that NetherRealm is doing, and they've kind of had somewhat of a history of doing this in the past. I don't know where the disconnect is, other than, yeah, true, you got a lot of people in the community that just like to play offline only. They don't want to go online, and that's their right. They can do what they want to do, you know. But I do feel like, you know, when I played at Towers, you know, I'm not really getting better with the character. I'm not. So, and it sucks that they're not doing that. But outside of that, though, aside from the whole augment, rework, all that crap, Fujin looks amazing. You know, I was excited for him when I first saw the, you know, trailer and then the gameplay trailer and stuff like that. And after checking out what he can do, you know, his moveset it's gonna be hard to figure out. For me personally, I feel like it's gonna be hard to figure out like which is gonna be his best variation setup, because like I said, I like to be a very combo heavy type of player when it comes to fighting games. I don't like to zone really too much or use too many of those projectile moves. I like to be in your face, comboing you the hell up as far as when it comes to my opponent, and just having fun, you know, being close up when I kind of like sort of rush down a little bit, but also, you know, smart about how I fight you. So, and his variation 1 was very combo heavy base, but his third variation was ground, and then the second was air. So I mean, and all of them look freaking amazing. I'm about to try them all out. So we'll have to see, wait and see. And this is Fujin. This comes out next week. They didn't show us RoboCop or Shiva, so I guess we'll have to wait and play. But also the patch notes with more, you know, every character's getting an armor break move now. So now us as gamers and players have to think twice about doing the breakaways, which is good. It's freaking good. Definitely a game changer, a much needed one, because Spawn got one, and you know, I was hoping they would add, you know, more, or at least get the whole roster one. So I'm glad they did that. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, happy to check out the story, see how long the story is and what new details are going to happen with that, and learn these new characters. And I need to get back into doing some guides as well too for the Mortal Kombat 11 and other fighting games as well too. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it.